Hi mums, and welcome to the latest edition of Momjo Experts. Hope you're well.
Hi everyone.
Hi. Today our hot topic is going to be going back to work. Whether you are a mom who has taken a little bit of time off for mat leave or an extended leave to take care of your family, or who's looking to make a full-out career change, we have the right guest for you.
Yes, we do. I'm very excited to introduce you today to Lauren Ritchie. Lauren is a recruiter and a career coach. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We're excited to hear what you have to tell us. So we're just going to jump right in, and we'd love to know a little bit about you and your background and how you got to where you are today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have a business background. I studied business with a finance honors degree, which naturally led me into the banking industry.
Okay.
I worked in different banks in the UK when I lived there, as well as in Toronto. And then it was at the juncture where I had both of my children that I just realized that I couldn't go back to that world.
Really?
So that's when I put myself out there and ended up in recruiting.
Wow,
Very
that's
interesting.
Amazing. So what are some of the signs that told you from your own experience that you were ready to go back to work? What should we be looking out for as moms?
I think the natural thing for mums is generally monetary needs. I mean, everybody tends to go back, to work for money. But I think more so once you've become a mom, is that you're actually looking for a sense of fulfillment, a sense of purpose.
Yes.
You're looking to get back into yourself, to get your momjo back.
Right. Exactly. So I suppose that leads me to the next question, which is, what kind of a toll does it take on your career if you do choose to take an extended break?
Yeah.
And you look after the kids, because that's a job in itself, right?
Great question.
We all know.
So, I mean, that's a great question, and then also very personal to me, because, I did take an extended break. The last company that I was working for was a private mortgage company that had gone belly up in the 2008 crisis. So I was off for a couple of years before making that decision. I think if you're looking to go back into the corporate world, back into your old career, for sure things like changes in technology, changes in the people in your team, your boss, somebody who was maybe previously an advocate for you may not be there. So yes, there are challenges, but at the same time I tell moms and advise moms to embrace the change, embrace the challenges, get excited about going back, get excited about going back to becoming you and rebranding yourself in the workplace.
That's an awesome tip. So based on that, I know that you brought with you 5 tips that you're gonna want to share with us today about going back to work, like some great advice from you. So,
we would love to hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where should we start, Lauren?
So the first thing I would say is your setup. You need to be physically and mentally prepared to embrace in any kind of career change, back to work, a new business, change of industry. So that said, make sure that you start by having the necessary arrangements in place for your children. Find the daycare, sign up for the after school, because that it creates an anxiety in itself, and once you have peace around that issue, you can really focus on what you want and where you're headed.
So you got to do the prep.
The prep.
Number 2.
That's
Set
right.
yourself up.
Okay.
Yes.
The second thing is networking. Networking is fundamental for all of the above. So I would say if you're planning to go back into your old job, back into a corporation, to help ease that transition, call an old colleague, call your old boss, suggest maybe that you come into, the next monthly meeting, give yourself that bridge of reconnecting with the people and the place, so that when you go back on day one, it doesn't seem so overwhelming. Right. And then on the flip side, if you're someone who's looking to now change careers, change industries, start up your own business, networking is the fundamental core piece to making any part of that change.
Right.
Next, I would say is branding.
Yeah.
Branding is obviously key. By branding, I mean your resume and your LinkedIn profile.
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, yes. Resume, if you're applying for a new corporate position, it needs to be updated. But LinkedIn, for anything that you're planning to do.
Is that the place?
That is the place for career.
Wow, it's new times.
Right.
Totally. In this day and age, right?
The next tip would be expect the roadblocks and be ready for the detours because they're coming. There's no way that any mum could anticipate every situation that could arise within all the choices that you have made.
Right.
So expect that you're going to need to change some things. Be ready for them and don't let them add to your anxiety, especially in the first couple of weeks.
And those challenges are going to help you fine tune, you know, your own sort of path, you know, your work path.
Exactly. And lastly, I want to say we need to celebrate.
Yes.
Okay?
For a party.
Yes, I love that point.
We need to celebrate all that we've accomplished in the past year, whether it's your first child or you know it's your second or your third. It's not all easy.
Totally.
It's a huge undertaking,
And we're really hard on ourselves.
and
right?
we're really hard on ourselves. We want our kids to be where they should be. We want our physical and mental selves to be where we want to be.
Maintain the house and everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, totally.
So we need to celebrate. We need to celebrate what we've done. We need to celebrate us. We need to celebrate who we are, and we need to celebrate the path that we're about to embark on.
I love that.
Amazing concluding thought.
Yeah,
I love
beautiful. Great tips, Lauren. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I guess we need to take this opportunity to wish everybody best of luck in whatever endeavor they choose to go on, and whether you're choosing to go back to work or stay at home and be a stay-at-home mom, which is a full-time job in itself.
Oh my goodness.
Big respect out to everyone, and we wish you the best of luck, and we will give you all of Lauren's details in case you want to. She can help you out on your path.
Yeah, they're going to be on momjo.ca. We're going to put up those tips for you to go back to and use as reference. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful, blessed